Hey kids, and welcome back. In the last episode, well, I did a mellow sweep. Not a last episode, but I bring you another Wi-Fi battle between me and Son, or sahnicthekimhog. In this battle, he did win with a total of one or two, but I'm not sure. But let's get this battle started. So I lead off with my Gigalith, and he leads off with his Drapion. Yeah, so this was a pretty close match, but he was destined to win. I could see that happening. So I lead off with my Gigalith, and he leads off with his Drapion. So I wasn't sure whether he was going for a switch or something, but he goes for the X Scissor, making him faster. I use the Stealth Rocks to get my stones up, and then he continuously goes for the Poison Fang from here on out. Almost, not quite poisoning me, but almost there. I used an Iron Defense so that Drapion is a physical attacker. So I use that, I raise my defense by 2, and then he goes for another Poison Fang, and that poisons me, I believe. Yep, there we go. And so that poisons me, and I'm like, god dang it. So I go for the Stone Edge, making it a 2-hit KO, not quite there. Oh! No, it is a critical hit. Yeah, so I take that Drapion down nicely. He goes into his next Pokemon, which is a Jellicent, and I'm like, oh god. And I'm just like, whatever. Kill me now! No, but I believe I live this. Yeah, I live this. And then I go for the Explosion, which is a good play on my part. So Gigalith has done its job, and I wipe that Jellicent out. Oh, no. Oh, that was a bad play. I didn't realize that Jellicent was a ghost type. Then what am I thinking of? So here's my Roselia, and then I'm like, go for the Leech Seed, and it's seeded, which is nice. And then it goes for the Ice Beam. I live it. It is a 2-hit KO, unfortunately for me. I set up my Toxic Spikes. There's my Black Sludge. I gave it the Black Sludge now, and then and it's seeded. And so I go for my Toxic Spikes, setting up my spikes, my Poison Spikes, and then he wipes me off, I believe. So I wasn't too concerned about Roselia. It would have been nice if I got to use an Energy Ball on it, but that's okay. So I send out my Electros, making it a 2-hit KO. I know that Jellicent is a physical wall, so I just went for the T-Bolt and wiped that thing off. And so he goes out into his Cradle. And it gets poisoned, which is nice. So I go for the Light Screen, not knowing what he's going to use next. But I didn't realize most of his Cradille's attacks are physical. So I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm confused. And of course, with my luck, I kill myself. Or no, I hit myself. Now I don't know what happened to the Leech Seed. Anyone know about that or something? I don't know why Leech Seed is not being activated. That's my concern. So it gets poisoned, and then he's gonna keep using Sludge Bomb, which eventually poisons me. And then I hit him with a T-Bolt. So he's gonna go for the Sludge Bomb, and that should poison me on the second one. Yeah, there you go. So he poisons me, and I'm like, oh, dang it. Alright, so I decide to knock it off. Oh no, I switched back. Huh, that's weird. I'm going to my Machamp. Now, I just realized that Machamp, it has a Flame Orb, and it's a physical attacker, and Flame Burn reduces its attack by like a half, and so I'm like, god dang it. And so I realized that I need to take it off. I go for the Workup, trying to increase my attack, and then I go for the what is that called? Oh, there's the energy ball, so the light screen does work. Thinking that it will knock off Cradley, and it's like, dang it. Oh, and so light screen wore off. I go for the facade, killing that thing. That would have been easy. Anyways, I go for the facade, and it knocks it down. Still burns. Alright, so he goes into Salamence, and I'm like, I don't know how to take this thing down. He raises my attack by which gives him the advantage. He goes for the Dragon Claw, and I believe he takes me down. Yeah. Now I go into my Slowking. I need to put an Ice Beam on this, because all I have is water type moves, and I'm like, ah, dang it. Oh yeah, Salamence misses, which is kind of rare. But I put the Bright Powder on, so it the ratio is lowered. I go for the Trick Room, and then I move first, and I use the Psychic. I wish I had an Ice Beam. That would have been nice. He goes for the Crunch. I believe it is a 2-hit KO for him. I go for the Psychic again, hoping it'll knock it out or get a critical hit, but nope. Lives it barely. And he gives another Crunch again. And that's the end of my Slowking. Yeah, his Salamence kind of like just walls the whole battle. I go back into my Electros. I am slower, I did not know that. And so I go for the Thunderbolt, and knocking his Salamence down. I had no clue Electros was slower. I thought it was faster, but apparently not. And so that was just luck on my part. Poison keeps poisoning me, and I don't like it. He goes into his Infernape. And I'm like, oh, what can I do to this boy? I believe Infernape is faster than my Electros, so I go for the T-Bolt. Yeah. From here on, I'm just trying to like deal some damage on this guy. Oh, and it's so close. But we both die of poison. I live this Brick Break with 3, and then I get poisoned. He also lives my T-Bolt, and then he goes down with poison. So I'm like, ah, man, if only I got a critical hit. Alright, so Dimensions twisted back. And this is his last Pokemon, I think. And I'm like, dang it. So I got into Zoroark, and that's my last Pokemon. So it's last to last. Won't do too much. But I go in, I just try whatever I can to do whatever. And I go for my Nasty Plot, but Meteor Mash kills me. Because Zoroark is not a defensive physical guy. So he wins, which is a nice play on his part. That is sahnicthekimhog's Pokemon. And then I felt like this battle was really close, but he did win, in fact, by 1. So nice, good job. Alright guys, so I'll see you guys next time with another Wi-Fi battle.